First off, a huge thank you to all of my Patreon members. You can join us over at patreon.com/thediamondstitcher or click the link in the video description down below. See you there. Hi guys, it is Elisa here, or the Diamond Stitcher as I go by on YouTube and Instagram. Hello, good morning or good afternoon, whatever time of day it is for you. I hope you're having a wonderful one. If you are new to my channel, first off, welcome. I'm happy you found me, and I hope you would consider subscribing and stick around for all things diamond painting. And if you are returning, well, thank you so much for your continued support. It is Thursday, and that means I have a Jaded Gem Shop new release roundup for you guys. The paintings that I am talking about are already up on the website for sale, so let's take a look. Here we are on the Jaded Gem Shop website. You can find that by going to jadedgemshop.com. We are going to filter, or I think I already did. Yeah, I already filtered by the new releases this week, so we are going to get started, and I'm excited to see the very first one here. Necromancer is pixel charted by Chrisabug. Look at this. This is fantastic. Amazing piece of artwork, and it's only in a 50 by 70. I thought it would be much bigger. It looks much bigger on the rendering here, but 50 by 70, that's a great size. Square diamonds, only 36 colors. Can you believe that? 5 crystals and 1 metallic. Wow, that's different for Jaded Gem Shop. If you want it in round, same drills, but 56 by 78, so 6 and 8 centimeters bigger on either side. But isn't that cool? So 5 crystals and 1 metallic. I'm sure the metallic is going to be in a lot of her jewelry and the gold accents on her robe there. Then I wonder if we would have green crystals, maybe in a couple different colors. Maybe these yellow speckles and crosses are going to have a crystal in them. Maybe her eyes will have some crystal in them as well. I actually can't even begin to guess how many crystals, maybe some gold or yellow crystals as well. Can't all be metallic, so that would be interesting. Looks like there's a little green jewel on the end here of this necklace. That would be cool if there were crystals in that one as well. This one is really cool. I have to say I really like it. There's that round rendering, and if you look to the left, we can see where all of those special diamonds are. So yeah, I did guess quite a few of the areas. Her eyes too, her freckles. That's interesting. She's going to have freckles that are special diamonds. Those are probably going to be crystals. It's a little bit different. I would perhaps not what I would choose for freckles, but nevertheless, it's going to look pretty cool. This actual bird skull here actually is all special diamonds, so I bet you it's all crystals, because there is just a metallic. It's a few different shades, so there must be a few different shades of that. Same within the jewelry and that, so that looks really cool. I really like this image. I think it looks really cool. I think it's going to be popular. I used to do a lot of darker art images. This would be right up my alley. I've since moved on to much brighter paintings that make me a little bit more happier instead of thinking of the negative. But I really do like this image, and I think it suits pixel charting very well, and Jade did a great job. Next up, we've got this one, Are You Deceased? Pixel charted by the Witchy Stitcher. It says handbook for the recently deceased. Very, very interesting. I wonder if that has to do with a movie or something, or a book. Probably, if I had to guess. So it's going to be in 22 by 32 centimeters for square, 25 by 26 for round, 6 colors with 3 glimmer dust. Wow, 6 colors. Crazy. So that's going to work out very quickly. You've got a lot of color blocking and line blocking in this one. Good small size kit to work on between bigger kits. And if we look to the left, we'll see all of those special diamonds. So it looks like the sky, the surrounding color, and then what else? Where's the other color? Let's try and guess. The pink as well. So that will be really cool. Then we have Bats and Bells, Teas and Spells, pixel charted by Flossy Fox Shop. Again, one of those cross-stitch patterns made into a diamond painting. If we look back at the smaller image here, the thumbnail, you can see all of the details come together to the left. All of that red is going to be that special diamond. This painting is going to be 21 by 20 centimeters in square, 23 by 22 in round, 23 colors, 2 crystals, 4 glimmer, and 1 luminescent, which is glow in the dark. So this one is going to be chock full of special diamonds, you guys. That is crazy. From my recollection, a lot of these Flossy Fox Shop images like this do have lots of specials in them, which is really cool to see. I would love to see one worked up and see what it looks like when it's all finished, especially this one, because we've got crystals, glimmer, and luminescent in it. Very cool. Then we've got a bookmark trio. These are minis, so it looks like mini bookmarks. These are actually really well done. Pixel charted by Sleeping Pixels. I think that's a newer artist to Jaded Gem Shop, or I haven't seen them in a while. They're really well done. She chose good images for it. Like, they look really good pixel charted. That looks really, really awesome. just looking at the different areas here. Now this one is 25 by 8 in squares, or 28 by 9 in rounds. 33 colors with 3 glimmer dust. I don't know. Can we see? I think the left one is supposed to be glimmer dust, where you see all these red check marks, I think is where the glimmer dust is. So outlining the spider, the gravestone, the skull, outlining the white filigree or scalloping around here, outlining the stars, same thing, outlining the main objects in here. These look really cool. I would definitely add these onto a bigger order for sure. I think they will work up really nice and look cool. Then we're going to get into the hybrid charted kits. So these kits are mostly computer rendered, but Jade will do some hand touch-ups, usually to color correct skin tones and certain elements like that. So this rendering we're looking at is by the 80 by 120, so it's the largest rendering available. Smallest rendering is 50 by 75. I don't really like it because the pixelation and the different colors in the skin tones, I don't like how they look. Here we go. 60 by 90 is what she recommends. Yeah, it does come out a little bit more clear. Not that much though, to be honest. I definitely would like to see color correction in their faces and in their arms, and their skin tones there. But yeah, 60 by 90 I think is what I would go with. I don't think I would really go much bigger for an image such as this. Again, an image like this doesn't have a lot of detail. Usually hand charting can really help make this image be smaller in a more manageable size. Like if it had hand charting, 50 by 75 would look great in it. So yeah. That's just something to keep in mind. Again, for these hybrid rendered kits, if you do want special diamonds, you do have to add them in. So AB, glimmer, luminescent, crystals, or metallics. Here's some of the other renderings that we can look at here. When you do look at them from a bit of a distance, they do come together nicely. So yeah, the hybrid rendered kits do tend to look better from a distance, like 3 to 6 feet back, whereas the pixel charted ones, you can look like just a foot back and it looks really good. That's why I like the pixel charted ones. Here's Siren's Bubble by Little Alfred. Is that a new artist, or I maybe haven't seen them in a while? 80 by 110 is the rendering we are looking at here. Very nice. She recommends 70 by 100. I like to go back and forth a couple of times. And I kind of look mostly at the face. The flowers all look the same. So yeah, 70 by 100 still is really, really big. Actually, 60 by 85, you guys. I would honestly choose 60 by 85. There's not much difference between the two. I'm not seeing much difference at all. She's going to touch up a little bit. Not sure where she would really touch up in this one, or if she would at all. But yeah, I honestly would go with the smaller one. Rounds, I might go with a 70 by 100. But if I was to get squares, I think you can get away with 60 by 85 and it's going to look good. Some glimmer dust in the different reds and pinks and whites. Maybe some blues would look pretty in this one. Maybe glimmer and AB would look nice. Then we have With Sword and Magic by Katie Prodyadova. Just taking a look at this one. This is a very long painting, so the rendering we're looking at up here at the top, 70 by 160. She recommends 60 by 130. Smallest size is 50 by 110. I would honestly go with the smallest size. Doesn't look much difference to me. And even a 50 by 110 is gigantic in my books. I would not be purchasing this one myself. It's just too big. Too big, too unmanageable for me, but it looks really cool. Here we have Star Kitty by Marteith. 80 by 90 is this rendering here. That's really big. I really don't think you need to have one that is big. That is that big. Sorry, 60 by 65 is what she recommends. You can even go by a 50 by 55, especially if you're getting it in a square drill. So images like this, I just don't like them, because if we zoom in, look at the blacks. Like, I don't know what colors. Maybe there's like 939, then we've got all this pixelated blacks. I just don't like how it looks. A kit like this, I would much prefer it hand charted, to be honest. You don't have a lot of detail. I think it would look pretty. I mean, I understand why a hybrid charted might be a good idea to get some color blending and stuff, but it's not something that I would enjoy. There would be far too much confetti in this. You'd think the background is all, 1 or 2 colors, but it's probably a lot more than that, especially if we zoom in. Look at all of those colors. So this one is going to be crazy confetti, and it doesn't tell us the drill count. So that's something to keep in mind. It's not going to work up fast, even though it seems to be a simple image. Some glimmer dust and ABs in some of these stars would look pretty pretty. And maybe some glimmer dust and some of the purple accents as well. This one I really like. I love this artist, Leoba Bruckner. This is Nuevo Butterflies. Very beautiful. Again, this is a big one. 80 by 120 is the rendering we are looking at. I think this one would look good pixel charted. She is recommending 60 by 90. Yeah, 60 by 90 looks perfect. Even 50 by 75. I would probably go with 50 by 75. She'll do some touch-ups. I really would like to see one like this hand-charted, to be honest. I think it would look really good hand-charted. You can do hand charting with a softer rendering without the crisp black lines. Many companies have shown that, and I think this one would be good pixel charted. If it was pixel charted one day, then I would consider getting it. Probably a mix of AB and glimmer dust would look really nice in this painting. So far, this is my favorite one of the week with all of those beautiful colors. Then we have Be Fearless by Lumachai, Jaded Gem Shop exclusive. 80 by 80 is the rendering. She recommends 60 by 60 or 50 by 50. Yeah, you could go with 50 by 50 in rounds, maybe 60 by 60. Not sure how many colors would be in this one. Maybe only like max 30 colors. Doesn't look like there's that many shades. Again, lots of confetti. You think it's a simple image, but it's not. You've got lots of confetti in all the different areas. I guess you do have a little bit of color blocking in some areas of the background, but not that much, to be honest. I don't know if I would add any special diamonds, maybe some glimmer dust, but I doubt it. I think this one just would look good with the normal diamonds. A Fungi Friends by Rinlin. Oh my gosh, this is huge. 80 by 105, way too big for me. But yeah, if you want to get all of those trees, it does need to be big. The one thing I noticed that Jade doesn't do much of anymore are crops. Like you could have totally cropped this image down to like maybe like here, just above this little butterfly. Yes, you are going to cut out the trees and that, but some people might just want to do the main part of the image. So a crop in this one would have been nice to see, but nevertheless, here it is. 60 by 80 is what she recommends. That's still really big. I mean, again, this image I think could be pixel charted, and then you could get away with a 50 by 65 and look good. That's just my opinion, of course. Round drills, I would want to go the step bigger though. Don't know if I would add any special diamonds. There's lots of browns in this one. Maybe some glimmer dust. But yeah, the overall overtone is neutral and browns. And I don't really see a lot of areas for special diamonds. This one is actually really pretty. This is also a favorite of mine this week. It's Cricopia Moth by Chrysabug. Oh wow, that is really pretty. Again, I would love to see this one pixel charted. I think that would be fantastic, and I think it would be very popular. Rendering is 80 by 100, what we're looking at right now. I mean, that butterfly, or sorry, moth, looks really, really beautiful. She recommends, doesn't look much different, 60 by 75. I mean, you do get a little more pixelated, but I highly recommend getting the 60 by 75. I don't know if I would go smaller than that. I like the 60 by 75, even in round drill. Maybe round drill 70 by 90, but square drill 60 by 75. Just so it's a little bit more clear, less pixelated. Some specials in this one would look pretty. Maybe even some crystals in the crystals. I don't know. It might look too bold and out of place, but that is something that she could consider. Some special glimmer dust in the pinks, purples, blues. This one is actually really pretty. If this one is pixel charted, it would be something that I would be interested in picking up in the future, especially with all those beautiful colors in it. And then this is the last one for this week. It's a Crafter's Den Spring Mystery kit. So this is a mystery kit. Yeah, I'm not going to share any details here. So I think the only hint you get is it's a spring mystery kit. You get the choice in shape, so square or round. It'll be 50 by 70 in square, 56 by 78 in round, and the colors and special drills are to be announced. And then we are caught up. These ones are from last week. So let me know which ones caught your eye this week. I really like this Cricopia Moth, and then this one by Leoba Bruckner, Nuevo Butterflies. Those are my favorites. I think Siren's Bubble is really pretty as well. But as far as what ones I would do these two that I mentioned. As you can see, I like paintings with lots and lots of bright colors. I actually really like Necromancer and the bookmarks, actually. So yeah, I would add the bookmarks for sure. Necromancer is not something I'm into painting these days, but I think it's a phenomenal job done. All of these paintings are available on Jade's website, jadedgemshop.com, so you can head over there to purchase. Let's see if she has a discount code. Yeah, I love JGS for 15% off all products. You can input that at checkout. If you are international and you want to take advantage of free worldwide shipping, shipping, you can use the code worldwide at checkout. You cannot combine that with the 15% off, so just see what is a better deal and go from there. I always elect to get the free worldwide shipping because shipping, if you pay for it, is probably between $40 to $60. So that does definitely add up. And then, of course, because it is drop shipping, there are no customs or duties on arrival as an international, which is really nice. Jade's a made-to-order shop, so once you put your order in, then it's made. So I think her guideline is up to 12 weeks to receive your diamond painting, so keep that in mind. They are well worth the wait and great quality. Let me know if you're going to be purchasing any of these or adding anything to your wish list. Let me know which is your favorites as well. I hope everyone is doing fantastically. I am hopefully planning on filming a whip and chat this afternoon to update all of you guys on what has been going on. It's been a little while. So look forward to that. Otherwise, I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.